Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So before we get into this video, let's just talk about the lips. Day 3, as you can see, they have almost completely like peeled. It sounds horrible, but there's just a tiny little bit left there. And yeah, this is sort of like the end result color of the lip blush treatment. So if you're coming back on here to see how the progress is going, this is day 3. They feel really good. I love the way they look as well. I've just got some lip balm on here that they give me to keep them nice and kind of moisturized. And I think by the end of the day, by the end of this video, this little bit will have come off as well, and then they'll be like just my normal natural lips with the lip blush on it. Anyway, in this video, I am going to be sharing what I eat in a day. I'm going to start off with my breakfast, obviously. This is my favorite breakfast. I make this pretty much every single day at the moment. These are my high protein pancakes. They're made with cottage cheese, with Greek yogurt, and they are so delicious, and the kids absolutely love them too. So we all have them for our breakfast. And I then feel really good because the boys have started the day with loads of protein and something delicious. This morning I did, of course, have my coffee. I always have my coffee first thing and then I forget to film it. But basically, as always, I have my MCT coffee creamer and my collagen from Will Powders in my coffee. And then I just have a black coffee with that. And the MCT coffee creamer makes it really lovely and creamy, so you don't need to add any milk. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and show you what I'm about to make, the pancakes, and then I'll just take you through my day and show you every single thing that I eat throughout the day. I've got a really delicious dinner coming up this evening, so make sure you stay tuned until the end so you don't miss that. But first up, let's make some pancakes. So what I do to make these pancakes, like per person, I'll write the quantities down below, but you can get a cup, any cup, it doesn't matter. It can be like a mug, whatever you decide. And I just use that as my quantities for everything. So when I say like a cup of something, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're using this or if you're using a mug or a glass, whatever you fancy. So I literally do the same quantities of everything, apart from these where I do half and half. So I'm going to use 4 eggs today. This is going to feed 4 people, so you get like 2 pancakes each. But because I'm going to have it with banana and some peanut butter and also a drizzle of honey, that's plenty. So I'll use 4 eggs and it'll fill to the top of this cup here. Look what I got. I got a Thermomix. This is the new Thermomix TM7. I absolutely love it. It's like the best thing ever. I'll share some recipes using that very soon. So I'll do 4 eggs. I will do the same quantity of flour up to the top of the cup, and then with the cottage cheese and the Greek yogurt, I'm going to do half of each. So fill the cup halfway up with the cottage cheese and then fill the rest all the way up with the yogurt. This is Greek yogurt that I use, so you get the full protein in these pancakes. And then because I'm using plain flour, I'll also add in a teaspoon of baking powder. I'll whiz this up in my Thermomix for a few seconds, and then I'll simply just fry these in a frying pan. I have these really great ceramic non-stick frying pans that are by Ninja. They're honestly my favorite pans. So I don't need to add anything into this pan to make these pancakes flip really easily. Then I'll serve 2 pancakes on each plate, top it with some banana, a dollop of peanut butter, and then a drizzle of honey over the top. And that is breakfast done. Right, so it is now 1 o'clock and we're all hungry. Chris is at football today, it's Saturday, so we're all hungry, but I can't be bothered to make a full meal. So what I found in the freezer is these little gyozas. These are Itsu gyozas. I've got prawn ones and I've also got some chicken gyozas. So as a little snack, we are going to be having some of these. So literally all I've done in here is just put some water in here, then I put the gyozas in, and then I'm just going to steam them. You literally just need to steam them for 5 minutes and then they're done. And then we're going to have with that, let me show you, this sauce. Oh, it's so good. Hold on. Oh yeah, here. This teriyaki sauce. This is actually going to be in my meal later on as well. So we're going to have that. And then Jamie, because he is obsessed with Cornish pasties, in there, he's got a Cornish pasty cooking. So when we go down, well, whenever our friends go down to Cornwall, we always ask them to bring us back some frozen pasties, and then we keep them in our freezer, and then we just eat them as and when. So he's having that in the oven now. So I'm going to have these gyozas now with Rory, and then I'm going to definitely need something else a little bit later on, but I'm just not too sure what to have. And also I feel like I want another coffee, but like I said, it's 1 o'clock now, and I feel like maybe it's a bit late to have a coffee, but it is Saturday. So maybe I can go a bit wild, because it doesn't matter if I go to sleep a little bit later tonight. But yeah, I'll show you what these look like once they are cooked, and then I'll show you what else I have for lunch. More of my colour has come off. Getting there, guys, getting there. Here are the gyozas cooked. Nice, Jay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Bit of a dip. And then a taste. Mmm. So delicious. Right, we finished our gyozas, and honestly, I'm so full. I mean, I did do 2 packs between the 3 of us, so I think there's 12 in a pack, so 24 between 3 people, and I think I ate the most. So I'm actually really full, but now I fancy a little sweet treat. I don't know about you guys, but when it's time for me to, like, I'm getting to the stage where I have my period, sorry for any men watching this, I just want something sweet after lunch. So I have got, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this chocolate before, it's called Hue. I think that's how you say it anyway, or HU. I get a big pack like this, you can get them on Amazon, and they are so good. They have loads of different flavours. We've got hazelnut butter, we have got salty dark chocolate. Oh, that's another hazelnut butter. This is just simply dark chocolate. And this is vanilla crunch. But actually, the best one they do, they also do a mint one, but they do a almond butter one. That is the best. So I think I'm going to have this one. I'm not a massive dark chocolate fan, but with these, because they've got the flavour running through the middle, it like breaks up the dark chocolate and is honestly so good. So it's 70% cocoa, vegan, primal, no artificial sweeteners, no maltitol. Anyway, no soy, no gluten, no palm oils, no something else, lecithins. So it's very good for you, I would say, as chocolate goes. So I'm just going to have a couple of squares of this. Let me just break it in half so I can show you guys what it looks like in the middle. Hold on a sec. So this is this one. As you can see, it's almost got like kind of bits of Rice Krispies almost in here. I've never tried this flavour before. You gonna try some, Jay? Want to take a tiny bite of that? It's only 70% dark chocolate. Oh, that's a good one. I like this vanilla one as well. Delicious. Blinking delicious. Hello guys, I've had such a lazy day. I just sat on the sofa to watch something and I just fell asleep. Do you know what? I haven't had a day like this at home, just doing nothing I honestly can't even remember the last time I had a day like this. Usually, like, I've got stuff, bang, 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 so much to do. And today I've had nothing. Rory's gone off to meet his friends to play football. Jamie's here, so he's also just having a chill day. And yeah, it's just been really nice. So I had that little bit of chocolate. And then suddenly I was so sleepy, so I thought, oh, I'll put something on the telly. And I've been asleep for maybe 40 minutes. Anyway, just woken up, had some water. Oh, it feels so nice. You know, with the weather outside, I don't know if you can see, it's not the best weather today, but, you know, and sometimes you just need a day like this. And today I'm having it. I've got some really nice dinner to have. So we're going to have like a salmon dish for dinner. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of my favourite dinners. This is a meal I shared in my food shop last week. So I'm going to make that soon, but it is now 4:30. So I'm just going to finish watching. I'm watching Titan, the Ocean Gate submersible disaster.
So I'm watching that. When I say watching that, I've been asleep for 40 minutes. So I'm going to watch the rest of it. And then I'm going to make some dinner. I want dinner early so that we don't go to bed too late tonight. But actually, my friend has just texted me saying, would I be keen to go for a little glass of wine? Down the road, we've got this lovely, lovely, lovely little wine shop called Nine Vines. And down there, they just, like, you can just sit there. They have the best olives you'll ever try. So she just said, do you fancy a little glass of that? So I don't know, a little glass of that, a little glass down there. But yeah, that's my plan a little bit later. So I'm really looking forward to going there. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know I've had a lovely sleep.
Right, so for dinner tonight, we are going to be having a salmon noodle and veggie dish. This is going to kind of be like a, I don't know, is it like Thai? I'm not too sure. But basically, I've got half a side of salmon here. This is actually folded in half underneath, so it's a lot bigger than it looks. I have got some udon noodles. I have got pak choi. I've eaten the other one. I would have done like all pak choi, but I've eaten it, so I'm going to add in some broccoli as well. Then for my sauce, I've got some honey. I've got this teriyaki sauce. This is really good teriyaki sauce. Then I've got some sesame seed oil, some soy and limes. So basically this is super easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this dish because everything else is in the wash. So I know this is a pie dish, but I'm cooking my salmon in here. So I'm going to pop my salmon flesh down into my pie dish. I'm just going to put some salt and pepper on top of that. Then I'm just going to bake that in the oven for literally 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, I'm going to take the skin off, and then I'm going to put the skin in a separate oven-proof dish so that that can crispen up, because crispy salmon skin is the best. Then I'll leave the salmon and the skin in the oven for another kind of like 15-20 minutes until it's nicely cooked. While that is cooking, I will just make up my noodles. So I'm literally just going to bring some water to the boil, put my noodles in for a couple of minutes, and then they'll be ready. I'll also just dice my veggies up into bite-sized pieces and then just fry those off. Oh, I forgot to show you, I'm actually going to use some garlic and some ginger paste in here as well to fry my veggies off, and then I will make up my sauce. My sauce is going to be the toasted sesame seed oil, the teriyaki sauce, the soy, the honey and the lime juice mixed together, and then that's going to be poured on top of everything when it's served up. This is a really delicious meal and it's literally so quick and easy to make. Right, let me tell you a story. So, after I was last on chatting to you, I made some dinner for us all. And then, after that, I was going to meet my friend for a little drink. And I then got something out the oven. It was like a dessert that the boys had made. So I got it out the oven. But as I was getting it out the oven, I wanted to show you guys it, but as I was getting it out the oven, my baby finger touched the hot oven and I went like that, like ow, like that, and I dropped the whole thing on the floor. There was just like smashed oven-proof dish everywhere, smashed dessert all over the floor. So as I had my shoes, my coat at the door ready to go. And then I was like, oh my gosh. So I was just looking at the floor thinking, how do I even begin to clear that up? And I had to get the dustpan and brush and just use the brush part and like shovel it up. So that's what I was doing. And then I said to my friend, I said, oh, I don't know what to do now because I've got all this here. And she was like, okay, don't worry, I'll come up to you. So she's just come up to me. We had a glass of wine together while she was here, and she has literally just gone home now. So I was really gutted because obviously I've been inside all day today and I really fancied going out for a little drink, and I didn't. So yeah, I was really annoyed. But anyway, it's all cleared up now. I've had a lovely little glass of wine at home, and now I'm actually going to head on up to bed. I'm going to make myself a hot water, but before I do that, are any of you guys inundated with flies? Like, it is so disgusting how many flies we have got around our house. So it's only when we cook food. I bought these from Amazon, look. Oh, you turn it on, there's a little button underneath, you just charge it up, and then it's called fly shoo. It's like that, it just goes round and round and round like this. So I bought these, and as I was making dinner tonight, I had that up. Look, this is what it's called. Oh, Fly Go, actually. This just is like, it's like you go like that. So that just goes round and round and round, and it worked a ruddy treat. I cannot tell you how good this was. So I got the pack of 3. I think they're about £26 for the pack of 3, and it's genius. Absolutely love it. So yeah, had a bit of a eventful evening. Really gutted I didn't get to go to the little wine shop, but had a glass of wine at home. It was actually a really nice bottle. Let me show you. We've got a Bolney wine estate up the road from us. We didn't have the whole bottle because it was already open. So it was a Bolney Lynchgate Rosé, that's what we had. Just a glass with loads of ice. It was delicious, and just a bit of a chat. And then she's just gone home. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, like I said, is I am going to make myself a boiling water to take upstairs. So I hope you have enjoyed all of like the breakfast that I shared with you, the lunch basic, but then the evening dinner as well. I hope you have enjoyed those 2 recipes that I shared with you today. I'll list all the ingredients down below in my description box. But with all that said, that is basically everything I ate and drank today. I didn't have my second coffee. I refrained. Oh, look at my lips. Still a little bit of the red there. But anyway, look, you can see they're kind of a bit colourful, aren't they? But what happens apparently is the colour fades after the 3 days. And then after about 10 days, it really comes back out. But you can definitely see that I've got a little bit of a blush on there. But yeah, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to have a shower, and I'm going to get into bed, and I'm just going to watch a movie. The boys are having a little sleepover with a few of their friends. So I'm going to head on upstairs now with Lulu, and we're going to have a little snuggle in bed together. So hope you have a lovely evening, guys. Thank you, or day. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.